Sure. So I don't want to be loud too much because it's late here and a lot of people are asleep. Right. So yes, I want to remember watching this video because I can imagine how the internet keeps setting things online. Right. Honestly, I have been really smiling all through the night, like crazy. Love is beautiful, right? My twin flame is that second consciousness. I call it the second consciousness, right? Because how I understand it through my gift of ADHD is there's one energy that splits into two to deeply understand itself much better on a deeper level, right? And that split wasn't really a split in the sense that everything is spirit, and the honest truth about spirit is that there's no separation in spirit, right? But that is why there's this spiritual understanding that when one is divided, it becomes three instead of two. In spirit, one divides into three, not into two, because energy can never be created or destroyed. And now, because I have this understanding that it is that one energy that splits into two, right? That makes my consciousness and my twin flames consciousness. So when you understand this, that one energy that splits into both consciousness is still very much alive and it has like a foil on its own. It is that energy that pulls both together back as one. It's crazy, but that is the spiritual understanding of it. And that is how it is. It is spirit. It can't be understood with human comprehension, literally. You can't use the normal human understanding to understand it. So, this alone kills every insecurities that would want to generate within my heart. But something happened to me that I felt I didn't want anybody. I unsaid it, right? And the truth is, I don't want anyone. It's not a bad thing to say. When I said it, I think I was feeling bad about what I said because I didn't understand why I said it. Most times I say things that I have to learn why I'm saying them because their spirit truth coming to me that I can't fully understand until I really sit with them. So when I said this, I don't want anyone. I'm right to say I don't want anyone because I don't need anyone. I have my twin flame. I already have one energy that I'm being pulled together in union to. And there's something called a constructive interference, right? The constructive interference is the energy created in the union of two positive energies on free will. So when you understand that, it becomes more clear to see that that energy that splits into two, right, is the same energy that is generated when those two consciousness unite. So you see that there is nothing lost It's crazy because when two positive energy comes together, there is something that can only be created in their union. Like without those two positive energy coming together, it cannot be created, right? And we have to understand that it is that energy itself that split into the both of them initially that is drawing them together. So this kills every insecurities that exist in that relationship. You can see why it is two positive energies and how its union is called a divine union because it is predestined by love we exist within. This is simply how I can sense it. So when I talk about my twin flame, I'm literally just talking about my divine union, the only intimacy I choose to have because I do not welcome any other thing. I choose to make my story in this lifetime complicated just to ensure that I have only one intimacy because my constructive interference is very, 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 very important to me, right? At the same time, I don't want my twin flame to feel that I am all about my constructive interference and not really about, you know, the other person because it can look like that. But the truth is, everything is one energy to me, so it is impossible to separate one from the other. That's how I can sense it. So, because I can sense it like that, it doesn't make sense to me another way else. I have always lived in isolation because I understand spirits from a different side that I can't explain, right? Most times. But this was my side of ADHD. Like everybody has ADHD, right? Imagine, and you're amongst them. But your ADHD now is just hyper focused on spirits. Everybody has what you're hyper focused on, and because your own is like when everybody when everybody come together. Thank you, Infinite Intelligence, for making this possible. So when everybody come together, right, that have ADHD, I'm still an outcast amongst the outcasted ones. That's what I'm trying to explain to you that I am literally that outcast that people shy away from because I'm always seeing things through the lens of spirit. I was born like this for the longest of time. Growing up, I didn't have that audacity to express it because I wanted to belong, right? I wanted to fit in somewhere, but I'm at this point in my life where I'm too old for shit like that. That's when comes to fitting in, that's the only time you will hear me say I'm too old. If not, every day of my life, I just started growing. I'm a newborn baby. That's how I see myself. Every day of my life, I'm a newborn baby. So today I'm 1 day old. That's how I am. And because I'm 1 day old, I grow infinitely. These are things that I can't express most times to people that are not open to spirit understanding. So yes, I am dedicated to my twin flame. I'm dedicated to bathing my twin flame. Okay, that bathing part was happened because I've been a caregiver, right? And I took care of other people that didn't have the ability to show the same kind of care to me, right? And so I believe I can go out of my way to take care of someone that isn't giving me that same love. It shows how much of care I would give to someone that would make me feel different in every way, make me feel seen, right? So that's why I love crazy, I guess. I'm, I'm usually an intense lover, and I can't help myself being born like that. That's one of my characteristics of being a star seed, love seed. A love seed must love, right? And so I'm not looking for someone that I will start teaching that spirit side of me because I cannot separate myself from perceiving the world through spirit. This is why I am not trying to fit in anywhere. I respect every space. That is why I don't try to fit into any space because the comprehension level of every space doesn't seem to accommodate something spirit for those that don't welcome spirit, right? And this is free will. And free will is love, right? And I'm love. So I'm always seeking free will at every single cost. That I don't want to be with my twin flame only on my twin flame's free will. Because I don't want it to be just because it is one energy that split into two that you want to be with me, right? Or just because I have a constructive interference, right? I want it to be you enjoy being around me. It's something that feels good to you, right? Because feeling good is very important. It's love. Feeling good is love, literally. Like, love is the highest level of feeling good. So, I'm not expecting everybody to want to be around me because I cannot stop myself from perceiving the world through spirit. Like, where I am right now, that is the only lens I have. I can see the beauty in other people's views of life, right? But it doesn't change how I see the world. And I'm not trying to bore you out because of how I see the world. You know, like I love reading, and I won't want you that don't read to be uncomfortable, that kind of thing. Because I'm not trying to make you feel like, oh, I feel like I read better, or I'm someone that tries to, I'm not trying to feel like something out of the natural because I see everything spirit natural. You might not see it natural because it's not something that you have made natural to you, but that is what is my natural. Spirit is my natural, right? Because I'm spirit existing within spirit. This is very, very important about me being around me. And this is why I don't welcome every space as where I want to be because the words they say define a lot, tells me a lot about what I'm going to expect, right? And I don't like to cage myself from expressing myself. I like to be free. I like to have that this baby that is 1 day old every day. I want to show that love that it feels like. I want it to feel so loved, like that freedom to just be free. I don't judge anyone because I don't judge this baby. right? And to me, God is everything. So yes, this is why I am simple. It's not so much of a big deal, but it's everything to me. Yes, it's everything to me because I'm so psyched about this God within me that is giving me life. Like I'm lost in words of like, and the thing is, right from childhood, I have seen this me, right, even a larger version, and I'm more interested to see how that story comes into play, right? Like, and well, I'm aware that my constructive interference also comes into play, so I can understand why people that can see spirits will be terrified of my constructive interference coming into play, but nothing can stop love. That's just the truth. Love is the most powerful force in all of existence. So no matter what, nobody else can stop anything that is going to happen because I didn't create myself. It's all source trying to prove the story of love that says love is the most powerful force in all of existence. And I've started to love the story more than anything else because I see love is the most powerful force in all of existence through my life every day, and I'm deeply grateful to even be that character that carries out that storyline. Like it's mad. I'm grateful to be used to spread love, to be used by love itself as the altar of love. When I say that, let me make you understand. Unconditional love is the only altar of love. So if you choose to be unconditional love, you make yourself the only altar of love, literally. So it's nothing like, oh, you're feeling so special than another person. We can all choose to be unconditional love. In short, I'll be happy, right? And I'm happy if you can copy me because the truth is, information creates. So if you keep repeating words I'm saying, it means that over consistent repeated words, something will change within you without even you seeing how trying to copy me changes your whole life. Though it's going to be your own storyline you know, to love. That love is the most powerful force in all of existence. Like we all have unique stories lying to it. We have different parts of how we came into play. Like most times you can't really tell how the story is going to be about. And that's the thing. Love is diversity. It's not a particular pattern. It can come in different forms. Right? That's why you see that people are born without hands and legs, people are born blind, people are born with two heads. And the diversity is infinite. We can't predict what diversity love choose to come in to prove that indeed love is the most powerful force in all of existence. That is what human evolution is all about. To prove love. This is why dopamines are very important and why ADHD people need it to actually be productive because ADHD individuals, right, we prove love more than ever before. We prove we are all love beings. And so I don't want to go much into this. And that's all I want to say. Thank you very much. I hope to see this video one day with my twin flame and laugh about you know the fact that I'm so open. I love to be free and I don't think I have anything to hide. So yes, I love myself. I love the fact that I can sleep peacefully and peace is everything to me because love is just who I am naturally. It's not something I'm trying to be. And I'm grateful to be loved. I'm very grateful, deeply grateful. I wouldn't have it another way. I'm always very grateful to be this character that can express love because I don't think anyone has the power to express love if love didn't write that in your storyline, right? Because there are multiple versions of possibilities, right, of consciousness. And just happens that I am positive energy and I'm so grateful to love. Thank you, love, for making me positive energy because I'm not even making an effort, it's effortless. And because of that, you can imagine the kind of love I plan to throw and spoil and pamper my twin flame with. Because that is the purest form of love. Design me in all sense, right? So yes, that is how I see the world. And I'm happy that I have my perspective and how I see the world with spirits because it makes everything, you know, wonderful. Like it makes me not have any reason to curse God because I see everything and everything God makes sense to me, and I'm like, "Hmm, I'm learning every day. Like you see, this what I've learned so far. Like just it's mad. Like I keep learning, and the thing is, I love to learn, and what Spirit teaches me every day, aside what I learn technically, right? Everything is an additional learning. I try to advance my coding to make sure that I'm always increasing my coding because I'm a software engineer, right? I did BSc computer science. And that's not like it doesn't really define me like spirit defines me. The information I get from spirit is not something you can pay for. And this is why I don't try to write a book and put a price on it because I don't think anybody should pay for something that came to me free of charge. Right? It's all spirit. So thank you, Infinite Intelligence, for making this possible. Thank you, my twin flame, for watching this one of these days. Right? Because definitely you get to watch it. You get to be a part of my life. You get to see how I see the world. Because if you don't see all that, I don't think I'll make much sense to you. You won't be able to see why I, you know, you don't see the beauty in why I am me. And I think you do already because you're so much of a beautiful love. You're just being pure love is insane. And I'm deeply grateful for existence every day. Like I thank Infinite Intelligence for creating my twin flame, for splitting itself into two positive energies, right? Like I'm always grateful. That's just the thing. I'm always grateful. I'm always grateful for everything, every experience that has led to now. I'm always very grateful. I'm deeply grateful. So yes, I said that, and I wanted to talk about what I said because I can be very audacity, like audacious, right? I say audacity. Don't mind me. I'm created myself. I can be very audacious, right? Audacious. So yes, I would love to read to my twin flame as well as learn from my twin flame as well as other things. So yes, that's it. Thank you. Have a nice, wonderful evening. And if you have a morning there, good morning. Though I know that the word morning says someone is morning, though, but I'm just saying what people are used to. It doesn't really mean anything because of I don't give it any negative meaning these days. I've noticed that me giving meaning to things matters a lot. So it shows what I give meaning to. And I give meaning to love. All my attention is on love. I seek to spread that love, love, love. Love you.